Why I love music is because I don't know anything else. My name's Brandon Draper. I'm a professor here at the University of Kansas where I teach drum set, audio production. I'm the director of the Music Enterprise Certificate that combines music business and entrepreneurship. And then I also have ASCAP. It's a small corporation that handles artist management, touring, logistics. I was born into a musical family where my dad was a musician and toured, and half of our home was a recording studio / rehearsal space. I was thumping in the crib. Like when I was a baby, I would thump, and I don't remember not playing drums. I've always done that. And my lessons through age 5 to 18 were drum set, snare drum, timpani, marimba, xylophone, eventually getting into congas, djembe, all, world percussion, darbuka, frame drums. The first thing I remember that just really blew me away was Michael Jackson, because it was that era. And I took a couple boomboxes and I recorded Michael Jackson's Beat It from one boombox to the other on a blank cassette. And then I did that like 5 or 6 times, and then I went and sat on the porch with all these cassettes that had one song on it, had Michael Jackson's Beat It. And I did all this before Mom and Dad came home from work that day. And Mom came home and I'm sitting on the porch and she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, Joe across the street has a lemonade stand, so there's no sense in having a lemonade stand because he's got one there, so I'm selling Michael Jackson. Like, people would want to buy that, right? And Mom's like, "Well, your dad's not going to be happy you used his tapes." Dad came home, and I think Dad was kind of tickled that I came up with that idea. He wasn't mad that I used the tapes so much, but he explained to me that I can't sell that music because it's owned by someone else. When I was 14, I actually started touring with my dad. And then I got hired to play with Otmar Liebert, who's a Grammy-nominated, multiple nominated flamenco guitarist. And that kind of touring, to not go into too much detail, but give an idea. So you wake up in your bunk, you get out, you go into the front lounge, and you see a piece of paper that says, "You're in Phoenix, Arizona. Today is Thursday. This is the way to get to the next spot." Because when you're doing that every day, the first week you kind of keep track, second week you sort of keep track, third week you don't know, fourth week you've lost your mind, fifth week you're trying to figure out, if you're even real. I do this kids program with my wife called Drum Safari. The way the Drum Safari works is we take kids on an imaginary safari. They're all seated, I'm standing up in front of them, and we're going to Africa, and we're gonna see, and I pull up a poster of an elephant, and I said, "It's really big and it's great, what is it?" And they say, "It's an elephant." I said, "What does an elephant do with their feet?" And they say, "Stomp." And I say, "Elephant, stomp, stomp." And they get them chanting, "Elephant, stomp, stomp." And then there's 4 other animals, they learn all these different little chants. Then I pass out 300 to 400 drums, and everybody gets a drum. I hold up the elephant sign, and all I do is go, "Elephant, stomp, stomp," boom. The whole room is playing and there's a kid in the front row that goes and looks around, and it's like, that's where I want to be my entire life. This kid is getting permission to just make music and be crazy. I haven't ever existed without there being music involved.